Well, in Vienna I was invited by Erwin Bauer to come here to this Schaulabor, which is a new thing for them, I guess, or it's in the second year. They have this beautiful space right here, which they cleaned it up for us, and just to make a studio for a couple of days and see how we work together. We were put together, for instance, me and Stefan, with a girl, a product designer from Switzerland, and actually see how we can work together to compare processes and how we from different mediums can come together and do something out of that. Very interesting, very nice. It was the first experience for me. Yeah, this is during Design Week Vienna for the whole week. They have these Czech guys. We're gonna stay for 2 days. They were with DJing and graphic designers, so another mixture. They also invited us to a part of their project, so it's really nice, you know, to bring creatives together and from different fields and see how they work together and compare processes and complete each other and stuff like that. Yeah, it's very nice. Well, no, I guess not as expected, because, for instance, me and Stefan expected a much more, I don't know, closer approach from the audience, more interaction at least, you know. But for instance, there were, I don't know, 5 people a day who came and asked questions, and only 2 of them actually stayed there for 1 hour or 2, asking us and doing things with us together, you know, to tell them about the creative process and stuff like that. So that wasn't, I don't know, so circulated, so interactive, you know, from this point of view, at least. Although they mentioned that this is what they wanted, the public to be involved, to see what a creative process, what a design process actually means, and stuff like that. But the funny thing happened yesterday. This was the first day, and the funny thing happened yesterday when we began to put all the posters, you know, we did about 25 posters yesterday, and we put them on the walls. Everybody came in, you know, and it was much more interactive for the space. They just came in, visited it, asked some questions, drank a bottle of water, and went out. So, and Erwin then said, "Yeah, that's on a good way." So it probably takes time to develop this new kind of thing, you know? Because we kept together till and experimented here how we work together, you know. Because we never did that. We like each other's work, but we never actually worked together, and this was our first experience, and it was really nice, really nice. We met for the first time 2 or 3 months ago. We got together by a common friend of ours, and well, it started cracking from there, you know. Because we actually live very close, 100 meters from my place, from my studio to his home, and we bounced each other, you know, for the past years, but never knew who we were. Then it just happened. Short story was we were a finalist 2 years ago with a work of ours. Probably they were impressed by it because it appeared on many magazines, and well, it actually just happened. They invited us, can you come and speak about your project on the ED Awards, and it actually happened like that. Yeah, it was the work on the CD Monolith, the Monolith CD cover, and I talked about the whole process behind it and how everything developed. I don't know actually how to make it short. I even didn't know how to make it 1 hour short for the Zurich presentation, because it was a project that took 1 year to develop, that small CD cover, and it was a crazy project, and I put the whole because I'm keeping journals of my process, and what I did at the ED Awards was that, just showing them the whole things that happened in my journals, the book references, the drawings, the pictures with the guys, the rehearsals. I went with the guys from the band and everything else. So that was basically the presentation was basically a really open view and the whole process. Yeah, this was the first, but the budget was over their potential, because we have selected six different blacks from the Pantone, and it wasn't it exploded the budget double, because of that. And then we just went back to the Pantone and converted it into CMYK and did that. But some posters we did in six colors, but they were short. Because everything was drawn by hand, all their lyrics, and everything was actually the booklet. I took the booklet, made it twice as big for the scanning, and began actually doing every word they said and converted it. Yeah, everything was done by hand, except for the barcode and all the other things. I'm saying it again. It's a beautiful. It's a necessary project. I wish that somebody would have the balls to do that in Romania, or maybe, I don't know, do it together. I don't know. It's a necessary project. I'm not saying that this is happening in our country as well. So it's definitely a lot of shit design in Romania. Shit design in Zurich when I was there, Besides the part that everything is in Helvetica, okay. But I don't know. For instance, I expected Hungary. Since I was a kid, I told you that my father took me to Hungary many times, and the quality of life was definitely higher, and I still perceive it as such. The Hungarian quality of time. We constantly go to Szeged. I don't know, each weekend, each second weekend, we go with our friends in Szeged and drink a coffee. And it's beautiful, It's very clean, very nice, very, I don't know, common, necessary things for, I don't know, a normal, beautiful lifestyle, Just clean it a bit, Come on, guys. It's a public area. Why shouldn't it be nice? But happening, this is a problem that you're putting with the Arial on Biblos and all these shops that I would love to have, But right now we are more focused on cleaning up the streets. It's important to evolve, right, from this point to the next one. So definitely. And this project that you're doing is something similar to what Erwin is doing. On another level here in Vienna with the Was braucht die Welt website, to put all the minds, all the creative minds to do something really significant and responsible from a designer point of view to, I don't know, to the people who you're addressing, whatever you're going to sell, shoes, newspapers, whatever, socks, theater posters, whatever.
Yeah.
Designers have that power because they have to, have this wide range of. Sometimes you're working with a train company, the next day with a bakery, the next day with. You can communicate really, I don't know, really well with people. I'm gonna turn a bit your question. Since I was small and my father and my mother took me to Hungary, the first thing I saw in Hungary that wasn't in Romania at all was the ABC stores. ABC. And I always, for the first time, Mama, Dada, what is ABC? And I remember clearly that my father didn't know as well when he took me the first time, because then he went then for the first time as well. But we found out, right, that that is the grocery stores, and actually, it had. Now thinking of it, it had a connection throughout all the shops. It's ABC, you know, where you say, see ABC, well, you know what you get there. So we didn't have that, you know, in Romania. So it was a nice short way of telling people, you know, that okay, there's an ABC. So that's basically the my first ever experience with Hungarian graphic design, and actually the ABC I didn't see it in other countries. Again, XYZ would be the rigor mortis, right? the guys who bury you when you're dying. Other graphic design. Now that I'm thinking, it's, I don't know, the street signs of your old street signs, because you know that they're quite beautifully typographed and very nice done. The ones I saw in Szeged, etc. They were really nice. If you ever come to Timisoara to see our typography, they're really ugly and totally, I don't know, just sprayed there, and that's basically it. So I saw some attention to that part as well. Criticizing what I saw in Hungary, I don't know. Just help me out here, because I actually don't know what to criticize. Because we always, as I told you before, kept you Hungarians in much more esteem that we, I don't know, than us, than what compared to what happened in our country. Your country was totally higher than us. I don't know. I'm actually, I don't know, hoping that design could actually bring people together. Not necessarily like-minded people, but people who are willing to get past their ego, you know, and just do what they love and share ideas, give ideas out, clean their minds of ideas in order to get some more in, you know. If one guy has one carrot and the other guy has one carrot, if they exchange, they remain with one carrot. If one guy has one idea and the other guy has one idea, and if they exchange, both have two ideas. You know? I don't know who said that. That's something I read. I don't know who said that, but that's really actually the thing how design should work. You know, because ideas out there not to be kept in your journals or for yourself, but to share it with others. You know, and construct upon ideas. You know, communicate, be open. You know, and work together. That's the most important thing, I guess. The graphic design education now, after 20 years, I still think that it didn't even scratch the surface of the beginning of how it should be. I hope that in the near future it will be much better and much better prepared, because students get out of the faculties of the universities, of the design university, actually are hit with the great shock of reality, which they are not taught in the schools about it. So I would actually put much more reality check into the academic process, what you can do with what you're learning here in the real world, than just, I don't know, talk about I don't know, nice forms and just beautiful thing for the sake of beauty. You know, it's very artistic, the design process, the teaching design process in Romania, and that's not a strong point. Let's put it this way.
All right.
Much to learn. Still much to learn. Thank you, Bensei. Thank you very much.